So Mr. Beast made a video about saving 1,000 animals from dying, and one of the first comments I see is save Kaya from Hassan. I've noticed that I'm literally going through basically one entire section every video. First video was day, second video night, and now we are at the pool. And the pool requires a bit more brain power, but I also have some things that I need to talk about today. Looks like the zombies gave up attacking your front yard. Now they're trying your backyard. I said this last time. Isn't that just dandy? Woomity doodly doo-da-doo-doo. Okay, well, we're definitely gonna need the lily pad. We're taking this, we're taking the lily pad. We're gonna take the rest in peace hypno shrooms, my beloved. We'll take these guys, and then we'll take the chomps. That should do. Oh, we can get one more too. Why not? All right, e-bikes. E-bikes are a real issue. See, I don't know if you have a problem in America or whatever, wherever country you're watching this from, but here in Australia, e-bikes, because they're not regulated like cars are, right? You could just buy an e-bike off of eBay or whatever and have the time of your life with it. But in Australia, because it's like that, that means that, hold on, I need one more sun. Putting it here. That means that kids can just be riding these e-bikes for free. And last night, I was driving home in my car, which I have a license to drive, by the way, and it was really dark. I'm turning a corner, and I just narrowly miss hitting this kid that's on an e-bike. He's wearing all black, and this is like at 11 p.m. at night. He was wearing all black. The bike was black. It didn't have any reflectives on it or anything. It was just playing chicken with the devil. That's a very deep phrase, my God. But I almost hit him. And I've seen that so many times because I live near a major road, and there are so many people that I see on e-bikes, kids as well. Like, it's never adults. That's the crazy thing. It's always kids, and they're just driving on the roads. These are like 13-year-olds, some 12-year-olds sometime as well. They should, hold on, repeater. They should not be doing that, man. Someone's gonna die. In fact, I did see an actual e-bike crash outside the front of my place like a few months ago. And the kid didn't die, but there were definitely bones broken. Like, he was not looking good when I looked outside the balcony. So watch out when you're e-biking around the place. I don't know what the solution for it is though, because it would be kind of annoying to regulate e-bikes as well. Oh, hold on. Hold up. Oh, hold up. Okay, we're gonna put the repeater here because the repeater is just a lot easier to defend when it's behind the pea shooter. Perfect. Okay, and now we're gonna start chucking down the walnuts and the chompers. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know, because it would be really annoying. If you go to buy an e-bike, and it's like, oh yeah, you're gonna need your license. You're gonna need an e-bike license. You're gonna need to do an ELS course on e-biking. Hold on, why am I not planning things down here in the pool? I'm about to have some goofy rubber ducky zombies show up, and I am not ready for that. Speaking of rubber ducky zombies, perfect. Booyah. Gotta get that going way quicker. I'm dying of e-bikes. Okay, perfect. Now put this down here, put that down there. A huge wave. Okay, I'm ready for it. Bring it on. I can take on anything. I got my double sunflower row and la-di-da. Perfecto. Okay, didn't realize that they just come out of the pool like that. No, don't eat that. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Don't eat that. Good boy. Good boy. Okay, now I'll just put a repeater here. We can get our little chomper-dumper there and put another lily pad. Yeah, no, not yet. We'll put I want to chomper with another lily pad, which I can do now. Here. Booyah. Perfect. Okay, well, that was already done. I love this guy! This guy's the best! He's basically detonation shroom, but he can squash multiple zombies at once. So he's really good for the long waves. But yeah, freaking e-bikes. As a kid, I probably would have loved to have one though. But I definitely don't think underage people should be out there, you know, wheeling it on the roads without a license or anything. It's just weird. It's just weird. Anyway, enough about that. I've said my piece on that one. It's wacky though. Oh, you know what? And it just popped into my head now. I actually remember that I had a dream last night about my parents buying a shock collar for my dog. And obviously it's because of all of the Hassan drama that's been going on. But it's just fascinating to think how dreams do that to you. And dreams are like that. Because, oh, hold on, is it worth? You know what? I think it's actually worth just squashing this guy for 50 sunflowers rather than planting down the pea. Actually, no, never mind. I'm planting down the pea shooter because that should get him by the time he gets there. But yeah, it's crazy how dreams go. Because yeah, I dreamt my mum bought a shock collar for their dog, and I was upset at them, as I'm sure a lot of people would be if their parents suddenly bought a shock collar for their like 10-year-old dog. And so I was upset at them, and when I woke up, I thought realistically, if I was upset at them about it, they would absolutely just not do it. But then in my dream, they were so adamant about keeping it. Like, I got to the point of being extremely angry at them. It's just weird how dreams work like that, how they basically defy logic. It's fascinating. It really do be. There's a zombie coming out there. And there's no way this bush existed in the original Plants vs. Zombies. Like, no chance. Because, actually, maybe it did. Because I was like, I thought you used to be able to see the zombies on the right, but no, you never were able to see the zombies just huddled up over there. Maybe I'm actually stupid. You know what? That's probably a good theory. One that's most likely true. Oh, there we go. Perfect. But oh man, I love dreams. For the longest time ever, when I was in year 6, I learned about lucid dreaming. Ooh, minigame unlocked. Cool. And lucid dreaming, I don't know if you've ever heard of it, but it's basically being aware that you're dreaming while you're dreaming. And it actually allows you to take control of the dream if you get good enough at like manipulating the dream well enough and all that. So as a kid, I wanted to do that so bad. And annoyingly, I don't think I ever achieved it. Even though I tried really hard. I tried these things called reality checks where basically whenever at certain parts of the day, you should try and do a reality check like, hold on, trying to put your finger through your hand. And then in your dream, the idea is you try it in your dream and then your finger will go through your hand because that's kind of how dreams go. And then you would know that you're dreaming. But it never worked for me, which was really upsetting. And then my girlfriend's like, oh yeah, you know, I have them pretty often. And it's like, wow, okay. Thanks for ruining my life. That's all I ever wanted, man. All I ever wanted. Never achieved it. And I think it's because my subconscious is legitimately too stupid. Like, I am just actually mentally stupid when it comes to a lot of things. And that would explain my short-term memory ability, which is very lacking. But sucks, you know, sucks when you're born to fail. When you just came out of your mother's womb failing like a clown. You just come out in the clown makeup and everything. Man, smash like if you can also feel that, like me. Speaking of clowns, actually, I went and saw. These segues are absolutely god tier today. I don't know don't know who, what, when, where, why, how, but I went and saw Cirque du Soleil with my girlfriend a while ago, and there was a clown in there because pretty much every Cirque du Soleil has a clown inside of it, and like, I don't know why actually, now that I think about it. And to be honest, the clowns are never really that funny. Like, they're not even traditional clowns in a way. It's because Cirque du Soleil makes a story around something, and the clowns are just kind of, I guess, an intermission for the story. And anyway, the point is, the clowns are, like, I don't enjoy it. I think they're not the funniest thing. But you don't go to Cirque du Soleil for the clowns and the goofiness. You go to Cirque du Soleil for the actual stunts. And the stunts are absolutely incredible. I'll give that to them. The stunts are sick. But yeah. Like, for example, what was it? Okay, there was this one thing, and It was like the one, it was a Cirque du Soleil where the clown dreams of his own funeral. And the intermission is they're playing, one of the characters is like, he's really fat and he's playing golf. And the ball, the golf ball, is the head of another character. And then it like ducks underneath when he goes to take a shot. And that's basically the whole joke, the whole premise. And it's like, yeah, yeah, okay. The three-peat is actually pretty cool. I want to give that a go. We'll replace the repeater with the three-peater. And we'll add in this guy, we'll add in that guy, and lily pad, and boom. Bub's your uncle. But yeah, I don't know if you guys have seen Cirque du Soleil, and I'm sure you would agree with me. But the clowns that are in actual makeup are also terrifying. Basically, they're all scary. They're all freaking terrifying clowns, man. Don't trust them. If you have to paint on happy makeup when you're not actually happy, something weird with that, dude. Something weird with that. Although I respect clown people that do clown work for a career, because that takes guts. That takes guts, and it takes skill to be able to clown. I can see why clown college is actually a respected profession nowadays. Nowadays, like, it wasn't always a respected profession. In fact, it used to be the most respected profession. I'm pretty sure court jesters used to be like the coolest guys in the kingdom. Everyone wanted to be a court jester. The goofy guy that just tumbles in front of the king. But nowadays, you know, nowadays it's an insult. Imagine being a court jester from the medieval days and going all the way to the modern age and then just seeing what everyone thinks of you nowadays. God, that would be depressing, man. That would be very upsetting. Or maybe he brings it back. Like, maybe he's actually like a god at comedy. And then, you know, he just slips over and then everyone laughs. Although, I've noticed that what kids enjoy the most when it comes to watching clowns, it's not, oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I'm gonna put this guy. Do I usually put him here? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna put him there to eat that. They like seeing people actually die. Children love it when you actually, I was gonna say take damage, like actual, like freaking gamer terms. But children love it when you actually get hurt doing something. Their eyes will light up and they'll laugh like they've seen a ghost. They'll laugh like they've seen the ghost of a famous court jester who was hilariously funny and then makes them laugh again. Like, they love that stuff. And so you gotta be careful around kids, because they will take the first opportunity they can to kill you. My brother, when I was young, we were at a friend's, or my family friend's place, and they had a pool. And my brother and I were in the pool. He was about 4 years old. I was 5, 6, I was 7 years old. And we're both swimming. He's got his floaties. I don't have any floaties because I'm actually competent enough to be able to swim at that age. And for some reason, he grabs onto my shoulders. I guess he panics a bit, or he probably just wants to kill me. He grabs onto my shoulders and he's like, you know, trying to keep himself afloat by pushing me down. And so I'm legitimately taking on water into my mouth, and I'm like spluttering and sputtering, like yelling out, help, help, help me. My dad ends up having to run over and jump into the pool to save me from drowning because my brother got onto my shoulders and just was pushing me down. And I spent the rest of that afternoon crying. And oh my God, what the hell is this guy doing? What's this goofy ass zombie? What the hell? I didn't know. I forgot about him. Oh my God, dude. Get out of here, man. Get out of here. He sucks. I'm gonna need more. I think we just go for more three-peaters, actually. I think we can legitimately just rely on these dudes. So let's go for double rows of three-peaters, and look at that. Okay, I hate that guy. I freaking hate that guy. That guy's the worst. Let me chuck this here. And this should deal with him excellently. He comes up and he gets bitten right out of the lake. Perfect. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. Ain't no zombies getting on my lawn today. Which, by the way, I had to look up for the outro of the first Plants vs. Zombies video that I made. And the instrumental, it is not recognizable at all. Oh, God. Oh, sweet ditty. Okay, there we go. Perfect. It is not recognizable. Like, I guess the only part of that song that's recognizable is the "There's a zombie on your lawn." Oh, thanks, dude. Thanks for eating my chomping plant. You know, he deserved it for not digesting that quickly. Screw that guy. Yeah, so it goes to show just how different music is depending on... Oh my God, man, this is gonna be gross. Just how different music is when you've got the music instrumentals and when you don't have the music instrumentals. It's crazy. And my music opinion is obviously very wrong though when it comes to it, because I was watching a Shay Frillis Productions video. You probably know Shay Frillis, and if you don't, he basically reviews a whole bunch of random things and does tier lists. Aquatic plant that pulls a zombie underwater. I don't actually know what that does, but is that just a better chomp? Or is that like a landmine type thing? I'm gonna use that. And we're going to go Sunflower, Pea Shooter, a Bloom and Doom. Wait, what? That's not the Bloom and Doom. That's the company that makes them. Lily Pad, Chomper, Walnut. Perfect. Let's rock and roll, bro. Okay. Perfect. He did a tier list on K-pop Demon Hunters songs. And basically, his opinion was pretty much the complete opposite of mine, but everyone was agreeing with him. So obviously my opinion's the wrong one. He put This Is What It Sounds Like in last place as the weakest song, when I actually think that's the strongest song. And then he put, I don't even know what it's called, the very first one. Put that down. He put the very first song where they're in the plane and they're doing that thing, and it's like the doopa boopa 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 bunta bow ba 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 bow. That song, he put that as first place. And that is the most forgettable song for me. Because to me, it's kind of just like, doesn't really, you know, it doesn't hit. It's not much like range of like, that is the weirdest way to describe something. Like I'm a freaking me. But you know what I mean? But whereas This Is What It Sounds Like, it's like, this is what it sounds like. It just hits more emotionally for me. But again, my taste is very different from people's in music. And I just thought that's interesting. And I wonder what influences our taste in music. Scientists, do a study on that. I am going to oblige a study. Yeah, let's just say random words down and hope it works out. But I actually have been using, like, weirdly, what's the word? Great, yeah. Just as I'm about to say, I've been using really cool, good words recently. Oh, God. Oh, my God. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to eat that guy. Sorry, dude. Sorry, brah. And then get that out of here. Okay, 3 Peters alive. Let's go. Probably didn't need to use that there, but that's fine. So we're gonna use a Tangle guy on anyone who, if we get like one of those scuba zombies. The Scooby-Dooby-Doo zombies. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I've been using, oh my God, dude, stop! Oh, I'm reacting way too slow. I'm reacting really slow when it comes to this. You know what? Ah! Hold on, check this out. Put that there, then put that there. Perfect. Nailed it. Oh, God. Okay, don't worry, guys. This is fine. I prepared for this. Look at that. I thought you pulled. Oh! This is not my day today. I've been using really... Why? God damn it. Oh! Oh, no! He's actually gonna... Oh, my God, man. Oh, my God. This is not good. Oh, my God. I'm in real danger of losing here if I don't shape up. Okay, come on, dude. Come on. What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? I've been using big words recently. Like, in the Discord, I use the word qualms. Like, as long as no one has any qualms with that, which means complaints. It's been, it's weird. Because I used to read, but I don't really read that much, so I don't know where all these wacky words are coming from. It's almost scary. How could one man get so good at the English language? God, I don't know. I was just born that way. But I also said something else as well that was really good. I don't know, but it's just one of those things that you notice. Like, I used to say, I will have 3 of those with an, like, pronouncing it like F, like free, instead of instead of 3. And I said that all the way up until year 9, when one of my high school friends just pointed out, why do you say 3 like free? I'm like, wow, I really do. That sounds kind of stupid, doesn't it? And then I just stopped. For like, forever. I never did it again. Which is weird. I don't know, just interesting, fun facts that your whole family can discuss together in the same bedroom. You know, family bedroom time. I was gonna say, I used to have that, and I technically did. But it's not what you think. Okay, yeah, that guy's gonna die before he even gets there. Perfect. Basically, it would be, we'd all watch a movie. That's it. That's all it is, okay? For the record, oh my God, I'm actually in major danger here. Major danger, never mind. I'm perfect. Everything's fine, except for that guy. That guy is gonna be officially dead. Okay, get that back there, though. What is this goofy setup with the stupid walnut guy just chilling there? Get him out of here. Place it with the tangled. Okay, I think I'm in a pretty good position now for when these huge waves of zombies show up. As long as we don't get like a metalhead zombie in front of the scuba zombie. In fact, I should start. You know what? I'm just gonna chuck this here. That should be able to pull him underwater, right? Yeah, look at that. Bye-bye, sailor. I'll see ye at the bottom of the ocean, ye landlubber. Perfect. This guy runs fast, so he gets to the chomper first. Chompers are the greatest counter to these stupid pogo vault guys. Also, how do you get into sports like that? I have a family friend whose daughter does that. Pole vaulting. And it's like, yeah, how do you get into that? Like, does your mom just take you to an athletics carnival as a kid and be like, this is pole vaulting. Not to be confused with pogoing, son. Here, why don't you give it a go? And he does one pole vault and he's like, oh my God, mom, I'm gonna do this for the rest of my life. Or at least until I can no longer sustain my career. Because it's really expensive and pole vaulting doesn't really get you much unless you're really good at it. That's my boy. Good job, child. You're doing amazing. Now go out there and pole vault. Is that it? That probably is legitimately just straight up here. Okay, let me check this here. And we're gonna wait for the other one to show up. We're doing, look at this. Look at this, easy peasy lemon squeeze. Hey, let go of that. Thank you. Okay, and then we're gonna, I think we just put a chomp down here as well, because the chomps do kind of work as a good front destroyer. A good booty destroyer, if you will. ER! Huge wage of, a huge wage of zombies? My God, what is that? Like $500 in wages? Jesus Christ. I don't have that much money. That's too many zombie wages. Oh, okay. We're fine. We're fine. Put up a chomp here. He eats the bucket head. We just got to get rid of all the goober zombies first. You put that there. Look at that. We can even sacrifice a sunflower. That's the equivalent of teabagging on their faces. I got car keys. Brand new car. I forgot what this does. Crazy Dave's car key. Now you can visit Crazy Dave's shop. Hey, you found my car key. It was just on one of the random zombies there. You know what that means? Crazy Dave's Twiddly Dinks is open for business. Have a look. See if you can find something you like. What the? Oh. Plant these on your sunflowers to turn. Whoa. Oh. The poo cleaner. Pool cleaner. These pool cleaners add an extra line of defense on levels with a pool. And then a rake. Garden rake takes out the first zombie that steps on it. It lasts for 3 levels. What is that goofy thing? Okay, well, I kind of want the extra seed slot or the twin sunflower, but I don't have the money for it. So we're gonna just continue on with our motions.
Funny thing about the zombie process, sometimes it makes them come out of real little. Real little and real big. Defend your sins.
Oh my god, tiny baby zombies. Tiny baby zombies! It's like kids are attacking my lawn. They don't show it in zombie movies, but zombie children, that's pretty sad and terrifying, man. Okay, these guys are coming fast, but what do you want? What do you want from me, man? You're only giving me cherry bombs. A lily pad, cool. I'll put that right there. Yo, look, put that there. All right, is that all we're giving me? Are we just getting cherry bombs and lily pads? What have I been? Oh boy. Okay, yeah, nah, not on my watch, big boy. What was he even eating there? Oh, finally, pea shooters. Ah, beautiful. That's exactly what Papa requested. Okay, wow, oh boy, okay, they're getting kind of fast now. Oh my god, where are all these guys coming from? This guy will easily beat him up, right? Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Yeah. Yeah, right, bruh. Oh, hey, you're almost getting into the range behind my face cam. Oh, oh, great. Thanks, dude. Freaking, oh, freaking happy days. Happy days. Okay, yep, there he's gone. Okay, perfect. The world is normal again. Everything is okay with the world. I think a good strategy here is legitimately, we kind of just leave the top lane for a while, and we use the cherry bombs on the top lane because this game loves giving us cherry bombs. And then now we can start, you know, building our way up. But we have so many freaking cherry bombs that, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Okay, I need a lily pad stat by yesterday, please. This guy won't be able to make it, right? There's 2 pea shooters on him. Yeah, perfect. Bro, blood does not stand a chance. Okay, chuck that there. Chuck that there. Perfect. That should stop him. Chuck that there. Chuck that here. I love how long the walnuts last, man. The walnuts are just goated tier. They're too strong, to be honest. They need to be taken out the back and shot in the leg or something. But these guys are just so powerful. They last forever. Forever and ever. Stay in my heart. Oh my god, what am I doing here? I cannot let these guys just do that for free. I need to shape up or ship out. Look at that. Double whammy of walnuts. Are they walnuts or coconuts? They're walnuts because they're walls. They're literal walls. Don't be stupid, Devon. Okay, chuck that there. Sorry, bros. No shot. And look at that face. This guy is not happy about it. Yeah. Oh, money. Thank you very much. I'm trying to think of things that I'm not happy about. To be honest, I'm happy about a lot of things. In fact, I'm probably happier about more things than most people. Oh, what am I doing? I should be planting. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, just chuck that there, because why not? All right, chuck some more walnuts down while I'm at it. Let's just build an entire freaking wall of walnuts then. Look at that. Okay, and then just blow everyone up with the cherry bombs. Oh my god, look at that. It's beautiful. And then just little dude. Oh my god, look at little Tim. Little Tim, the last child. He was at swimming class before he passed away, and now he died in his scuba gear. I love you, little Tim. This guy, he had an entire lane of zombies. That's pretty shit, to be honest. When you think about it, oh, okay, I was gonna say cherry bombs are, I thought they were less expensive. Okay, jalapeno's not too bad all of a sudden. Although I think cherry bomb gets you more value during the big waves, so, but then that lets you, I'm gonna use it just because I wanna use every single plant that I can. And since I'm gonna use no, but I want to use the 3P more than I want to use the snow pea. The snow pea stinks. It's a real stinky one. I used to do swimming lessons, and I think every child should get swimming lessons. Maybe it should be mandated by the government or something, but swimming lessons have been very handy for me throughout my entire life. Knowing how to swim, that is. So I think I didn't get a lily pad. Oh my god, I did not. Oh god, that is not good, dude. This is real. That's actually awful. Oh my god. I need, oh no. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. This is really bad, dude. This is really, really bad. I need to just keep on planting these tangle weeds as much as I can. And this means I'm also gonna need to make 3 layers of sunflowers too, to make up for the 2 that I've lost here. God, I've been real stupid today. I've been a bad boy. As, what is that guy from Despicable Me? The Balthazar bad boy. You know, the bad child from the one who steals the diamond, that guy. Balthazar Brat, that's it. Balthazar Brat, what a garbage name for a guy. Imagine, as a mum, like, I'm gonna name my son now. There's so many good names here. Liam, Adam, Adolf Hitler, Stalin. I think we're going to use Balthazar Brat. He really seems like a Balthazar Brat.
I hate you, Mom. I wish I was never born on this day. You are the reason that I have turned to evil, Mother.
Oh my God, what am I doing here? Oh God, this is actually really bad. This is really, really bad. Can I plant this? I need a lily pad. I can't even, oh my God, get more of these out, please. I don't even have the cherry bombs to be able to take out the pool lane. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we're gonna need to clutch this big time, dude. Real big time. It's a good thing we got the 3 Peters out. The 3 Peters will help against the non-scuba zombies, and then the tangle weeds should be able to help against the actual scuba zombies. And then I think we should be fine, and then everyone's gonna cheer that Devan is an absolute goated Plants vs. Zombies gamer. Top 10. So if I have 3, 6, 9, 12, that would be, usually I'd have 10. So technically I have more sunflowers than I normally do, which is actually really good because that means I can get my shit wiggling. Okay, hold on. The plan is we're gonna exchange the normal pea shooters with the 3 Peters after we have enough sunflower for it, and get this guy here. Okay, we're not hitting this guy at all, so we're gonna have to use up one of our tangle weeds, which is totally fine. Oh God, here comes a huge wave. That's cool, I suppose. Yep, there he goes.
Straight to Davy Jones' locker. The pool locker.
But at the time, I really didn't like going to swimming practice because it was like, oh God, I have to change and I have to do all this stupid stuff. But afterwards, I'm like, yeah, what the hell? I forgot what that guy does. What is that guy I'm pretty sure he just runs over zombies, doesn't he?
Running over with my mower. Gonna hit your mother.
That is the weirdest way to pronounce mother. But hey, it works for the lawnmower rap.
Brains.
Wait, I don't think lawnmowers run over the pool, so that's just another bit of extra defense that I don't have right now. And notice how I'm not using, like, my Sasquatch, my Squanch, what is it called? My Squatch? Whatever that thing is, the squashy thing. Squash Man Joe. I'm not using him because, I should be. But you should aim to be using every single plant in your collection. Okay, grab all that. Get rid of the pea shooter here. We just need as many shots in the pool lane as we can get. I think we're doing pretty good, to be honest, now. And then we can just use the other things for whatever it is. But you know what I do love about the swimming pool stuff? I love the smell. Swimming pool smells are so cool. I think it's the chlorine or something, but it unironically, it just smells like childhood. Like childhood and fun. It's amazing. And part of it, one of my favorite memories of my childhood was when they had the inflatable castle. Not inflatable castle, but inflatable obstacle course. Okay, chuck this there before it sits on it. The inflatable obstacle course is actually goated. Actually, now we just make walnuts, I think. Because I don't really need another 3-peater here. Yeah, I can't believe it. I'm gonna live. I'm gonna live! Oh, I did it! But the inflatable obstacle course that you can go over at the pool, that is so fun, man. Especially when there's like no one else doing it. Because when you've got 50 kids doing it, they're always like, oh, sorry, you're not gonna be able to go on because there's already like 10 kids out there. There's a safety issue. So get to the back of the line, bozo. Top pops tires and hurt zombies that steps on it. Oh, pretty cool. Well, we'll use it. And this time we're gonna use freaking lily pads as well. So that I'm not stupid. Okay, lily pads. No, sunflowers first, lily pads next, pea shooters next. I will use the spike weed in place of the squash. That's the name of it, the squash. Squash is a good game, by the way. Thought. And I'll take the walnuts. Why not? That's pretty good. Hey, that's pretty good. Okay, bam. I used to play squash before I played tennis. Squash was fun. It's very good exercise, I gotta say. The amount of running you do is insane. But you know, my biggest fear is just getting hit in the eye with the ball. Because it's a really tiny ball and it moves super fast. And then people will be like, oh, but man, you know, there's actual eyewear for that. And technically there's eyewear. And to that I say, yeah, there's eyewear, but it fogs up. Unless you get the super mega expensive Supremo brand glasses, which I don't have. And it interferes a bit with my depth perception. That just having the plastic or whatever in front, it hurts it. Unless I got sports glasses. But then again, that stuff costs money, right? And, you know, if you're just playing casually, I don't really have the money to be able to afford that sort of thing. So smash like and subscribe if you're also broke. Or just smash like if you're only semi-broke. You know, if you're not really worrying about money, just smash like. Or subscribe. It's all about the important things in life. Like loving your family and having fun. And Plants vs. Zombies. And being a good person. And more Plants vs. Zombies. Doing Plants vs. Zombies instead of your assignment. Like my friend did, which I mentioned in the first Plants vs. Zombies video. But I'd be surprised if you're watching this Plants vs. Zombies video, but you hadn't seen the previous Plants vs. Zombies video. And my god, I am freaking dicked right now. Do I put this here or do I put a ground spike? Let's see what the ground spike does. Okay, it literally sent a spine through his legs and popped his head off. Well, ain't that just diddly? Okay, boom, 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 boom. Did he just let out like a high-pitched bang? Weird. Okay, grab that. More sun, more sun, more suns. More suns! I need more suns! Unlike the people who did the gender reveal, which I also talked about. But people who have... Oh, yes, I can put the 3-peaters here. People who have, like, more than... I'd say more than two kids? I don't know how they do it. Oh, I forgot that I need to be looking after this lane too. Wait, can I put the spikes on a lily pad? Top 10 things that we are going to try right now. Right after this, because I don't want to die here. Actually, you know what? Just put that tangerweed there. It'll just get rid of him. Screw that guy in particular. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know how they do it. Because kids are 1, so much time, 2, there's so much money, and 3, there's so much germs. Shout out to parents of more than 2 kids. In fact, shout out to parents in general. But especially those with more than 2 kids, because that stuff is rough. Yeah, I'm just trying to imagine how that would go. I don't know. I don't think it would, For me, at least. Like, I enjoy my video games. And I feel like if I had a lot of kids, I wouldn't be able to do video games. That sounds really, like, terminally online. But I'm sure it's true. Like, I want to still be able to do my own stuff. Without, like, a kid screaming in my ear, Dad! Dad! Take me to the park! I want to play sports, Dad! Like a real kid! No, son! You will sit your butt down in that frickin' chair and you'll play League of Legends. Like a good child! I legitimately wonder if that would work, like reverse psychology. Because you know how when you're a kid, parents are like, oh, go outside and do things. And you're like, Mom, I want to stay inside. What if you like stay inside and do things? And the kid's like, no, I want to go out and I want to play real sports. And then you just smile to yourself. Haha. Take that, idiot. Would you do that? I mean, I feel like that's one of those scientific experiments that scientists would need to... Okay, there we go. I thought so. That scientists would need to... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Give me my walnut. Thank God. He's already dead. Okay. We're gonna chuck this down here. Hopefully that just gives them continuous damage. Introducing clan war. What did I do that? Why did I do that? What was that? Okay, you're the sacrificial. No, we don't sacrifice anyone around here. But we do shoot them in the back if they're not performing well. Okay, hopefully this guy's tires get popped, which I'm pretty sure they will. That's literally the description of the plant, so I'd be very concerned if the plant didn't do what it described. Oh, my tires! No! Oh, they literally chose the lanes with the spikes. Oh, dang it. Yeah, my snowmobile broke. Now I want a refund! Imagine thinking snowmobile was tire popping proof. Okay, hold on. Where are these guys coming from? How many of these guys are there? Give me my thing! Booyah. Perfect. Oh my God, what the hell? I forgot about these guys! It's the freaking toboggan team! The Goober squad. Put that there. Yeah, we're going into full-on self-preservation mode. Full-on defense. Put that there, replace that. Okay, yeah, again, he chooses the dumbest lane. They've got to have literally the stupidest zombie in charge right now. Isn't it like Dr. Zombos that's like the head honcho? The big zombie bro, Zombo man, who's in charge of things? He's doing a pretty garbage job. I think the zombies should elect a new leader. But maybe they're not a democracy. And that's probably why the zombie kind is failing. Although I wouldn't say they're failing. I think there's a lot more zombies out there than there are plants. To be honest, we're probably like the only one alive in this world anymore. Hold on, I should put this down. Let's see, will that kill them? Nope. But it does make for very annoying ground. Okay, huge wave of zombies. Huge wave of zombies. A Mexican wave of zombies is on its way. Woo! Oh, perfect. Look at that. Oh my God. Okay, he chose the one place where I didn't have a spike that time. All right. They're learning. Not very well enough, though. Replace this with a three-peater. Bada bing, bada boom. Bye-bye, zombies. Booyah. I was gonna say it's only a matter of time before someone makes a brain rot game out of it, but then I remembered Plants vs. Brain Rot exists. It was probably just there in my subconscious, but we all know how Devound subconscious goes. I got a new plant. Oh, I love this guy. This guy's actually really good as well. Rabba-reba-roll. That guy's got a dolphin. Oh my God, Crazy Dave, help me. Dear God, help me, Crazy Dave. Look, twin sunflowers are really cool. Do I need that? I want the extra seed slot. I want more plants, man, but also twin sunflowers. Right, these are your sunflowers. Should have been the twin sunflowers. I want to do that. I'm gonna buy the... No, you know what? I'm doing this for you. For you, the viewer. Because that means I can show off more plants. It's a showcase of a game that has just come out with new plants that you've never seen before. Like hypno shrooms and torchwoods. Smash like and subscribe if you feel that your needs are being catered to here on this channel. It is like a corporate survey. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. What do you want me to talk about in the next video?